Now, one of the biggest mistakes I see people make when they go to the gym is that they try to do way too many things. You know, one of the biggest struggles is that people don't know what to do, right? They're like, Coach Drew, I don't know what to do in the gym. There's so many different things. There's so many different exercises. I don't know what to do. So there's that. And there's also the people who just they just do all this other unnecessary stuff while they're in the gym, and they spend a lot more time in the gym. And y'all, this is actually one of the biggest things. Like, if you feel like that you got to be in the gym for hours on end to make progress, this is incorrect. It's not true at all. Okay, really, it's not about more time in the gym. It's about maximizing the time you do have. And what the most thing that we need to get out of this video, the purpose of this video, is teaching you the 80-20 rule as it applies to training, okay? When the 80-20 rule is do 20%, that gets you 80% of the results. Do the 20%, that gets you 80% results, right? And so when it comes to training and exercises, the 20% that's going to get you 80% of results are main compound movements, all right? Your squats, your presses, your deadlifts, things that incorporate big full body movements. That's where you're going to get the most bang for your buck. All right, so 80% of your workout, 80% should be focused on compound movements. And then 20% should be what we call accessories, okay? Things where you're isolating a muscle. For example, a bicep curl, right? I'm isolating that muscle, okay? But if I'm doing a press, a shoulder press, what am I doing? I'm using my shoulder, I'm using my arm, right? That's a full compound movement, okay? And so 80% of your workouts should be focused. And if you actually look to the workouts we provide, we create for you, all of them focus on the 80-20 rule. 80% of your workouts should be compound movements, presses, squats, right? And then 20% should be the accessories, right? Maybe the lat pull down, maybe the bicep curl, maybe the tricep extension, whatever it may be. The isolated movements are 20% of your workout, the accessories, okay? So the 80% of your workout should be compound, and that 80% of your workout will be the 20% that produces 80% of your results. Does that make sense? So it's going to produce 80% of your results by doing those main compound movements. So that's why whenever you're creating or you're doing workouts, you always want to focus on the compound movements first, right? Your majority of workouts should be compound movements. For me, when I go into the gym and I do my workouts, okay, I maybe do 2 to 3 to 4 even main compound movements for whatever muscle group I'm working, and then I may do 1 or 2 isolated movements. For example, if I'm doing a push day, right, where I'm doing push movements, right, I got my bench press, right, my shoulder press, my tricep push down, right, I do all these different exercises, but maybe I'll hit 1 or 2 exercises of the chest press, right? I may do an incline, I may do a flat bench chest press, all right, but ultimately I'm focusing on the compound movements, right? I'm focusing on the 80%, right, or the 20% that's going to produce 80% of the results. After that, I may do a shoulder press, maybe do a barbell, then maybe do a dumbbell, right? After about 3 to 4 exercises of the main compound, that's when I move to the isolation, right? To the tricep extension, right? So that's why you need to structure most of your workouts. That's how most of your workouts need to be. This is what's going to produce the majority of your progress, of your results. Too many people spend more time on the tricep extensions, the bicep curls, the isolated accessory movements, and not enough on the compound. Fundamentals are everything, y'all. You don't have to do the same exercises by any means, but you want to be doing the same functional movements, the presses, the squats, the lifts. Okay, when you focus on the main compound fundamental movements, the key lifts, I like to call it, right? That's what's going to produce a majority of your results. And then you focus 20% of your time on the little accessory movements, okay? Examples of these, you can go look at the exercise walkthrough section in the bonus section of the university. Talk to me, talk to your coach about it, whatever it may be. But just understand that 80% of your workouts need to be focused on main compound movements, and that's 80% of your workout is going to produce a majority of your results. All right? Hope you found value in this video. Can't wait to see you in the next one.